Hi there. My name is Ashok Ramu. I'm the Vice President of Cloud Products at Actifio. I manage Actifio's cloud product portfolio plus our relationship with the various cloud vendors. I'm here to talk about Azure Stack, Microsoft's latest offering. So, Azure Stack is a private cloud offering from Microsoft, and you can think of it as a cloud in a box in your data center, or pretty much Azure in your data center. Microsoft has done a great job in integrating all of Microsoft's management capabilities that you've seen on Azure and Azure Stack. So you pretty much can buy applications from the Azure marketplace and have them run on Azure Stack. It gives you a mechanism to get ready as you start thinking about moving into the public cloud. So organizations usually have evolved into a data structure format or a data center format. They typically are not cloud ready inside the data center. So Azure Stack and moving workloads into Azure Stack helps you get ready so you can start leveraging all of the cloud capabilities, be it public cloud or private cloud. Now, what can you do with Azure Stack? You typically can run workloads, you can run your virtual machines, databases, and any other mission critical applications on Azure Stack. This data does not leave your data center, so you don't have to worry about network performance or other security concerns. The data lives in your data center and is managed by you with the help of Microsoft. Now, what should you be concerned about in terms of what are the workloads you want to move in there? I would typically start off taking your traditional workloads like some SQL servers and other Hyper-V virtual machines that are naturally Microsoft oriented into this Azure Stack workload. And once they get there and you get a feel for what these virtual machines look like, you can slowly start scaling up your environment in Azure Stack. One of the other things to think about is also data protection in Azure Stack. Data protection is key because the workloads you're moving in there are going to be production workloads. And Azure Stack being everything bundled in a box, from a traditional backup perspective, it doesn't make a lot of sense to back up your data onto Azure Stack. So you want to think about options of backing up or protecting your data either in Azure Public Cloud or using another backup vendor or a data protection vendor like Actifio. So the data lives inside Actifio or in Azure, and then you can restore or recover your workloads in the event of a disaster. And what are some of the challenges you will face? So the challenges typically range from, it's an unknown tool set. It's the first offering from Microsoft, so you might run into some issues in terms of stability, performance capabilities, and also security challenges. So it would be good to start out small, with a small footprint, and slowly start moving workloads in there. And once you feel comfortable, then you can start with your crown jewels, the mission critical applications, and then move them into Azure Stack. And what are some of the tips I would offer for people in there? I would plan out the Azure Stack deployment. Plan out what your environment is going to look like over the next 12 to 18 months, how many VMs you need to run, what are the workloads you want to run, what performance you want to keep up, and then slowly work towards that end goal. Also, as you're thinking about it, have in mind your thoughts about disaster recovery. How does this whole solution tie with your enterprise's disaster recovery solution? You might have a favorite backup vendor, a favorite DR vendor, a favorite public cloud vendor that you partner with. How does Azure Stack plug into all of those environments? That's an important aspect so that you have a cohesive recovery strategy in the event of a disaster. So you would want to pick a vendor that's endorsed by Microsoft for backing up and providing disaster recovery capabilities for Azure Stack. So essentially you have one vendor that handles the entire enterprise data footprint. Thank you for your time today. That was a brief synopsis on what Azure Stack was. You can please look at our blog on actifio.com to learn more details about using Actifio in conjunction with Azure Stack. Thank you.